I don't know why they paired us up together.
Yeah. I know we have nothing in common.
We should find the people who did this.
And curse their families and watch as misfortune follows their bloodline for the next 7 generations.
Okay, I see it now.
Here are the nominees for a male actor in a television movie or limited series.
Neurodivergent screening tests will be like, do you struggle with wearing socks? And neurodivergent people will be like, nope, does not describe me, for you see, I have a system. And that, my dear sweet neurodivergent friends, is what that question is getting at.
Random things that neurotypical people do that I will never understand. The first one is knowing how long to brush your teeth for. I have never understood this, and there's not like a rule book for it, like how if you cook something or bake something, it tells you how long to put it in the microwave for, or like the oven, not the microwave. When I was a kid, I used to brush my teeth for 10 minutes because I had no idea if they were done or not. The second one is knowing exactly where to apply your deodorant. Let me explain. So here, I genuinely have no idea where like your armpit ends. I'll like apply deodorant from like here to here. Cause like, where does it end? How are you supposed to know? And like, what if you don't do it in the right place and you're like smelly? Like, I'd rather do it too much than not enough. The third one is when doctors will ask you to rate your pain on a scale of 1 to 10. Like, is it 10 like dying in a car fire? Like, how do you answer that without knowing the max and min values?
Wow, you look really put together today. Oh, thank you. I was actually running late today. I'm basically in my PJs.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
Oh. Hold your horses. I'll be ready in a minute. Hold my horses? I don't have any horses. I'm confused. What do you want me to hold? Hey, I heard you just got divorced. What happened?
That's kind of rude. I didn't really want to discuss it. It's private information.
Oh. I love the TV show Friends too. Did you know that it was originally called Friends Like Us and not Friends, but they changed it to Friends? And also Phoebe and Chandler weren't part of like the original 6 cast. It was just supposed to be like the first 4 of them, and then Chandler and Phoebe were like secondary characters.
Hey, are you even listening to me?
What? No, well, I was listening, but then you said something about breakfast, and that made me remember about like this really good breakfast place that I had the other day, and it was so good, and then I kind of stopped listening, but also what you were saying wasn't really interesting to me, and I was having a hard time paying attention.
All right, my put a finger down, actually neurodivergent edition. If you like, you can stop the video now and do a duet so I can see your genuine response. So put a finger down if you plan conversations in your head. Put a finger down if you're both introverted and extroverted. Put a finger down if you overcommit and people please. Put a finger down if you apologize for nearly everything. Put a finger down if you prefer written to spoken communication. Put a finger down if you find it virtually impossible to answer questionnaires. Put a finger down if you always feel guilty for no reason. Put a finger down if you are gender or sexually diverse. Put a finger down if you struggle to start new TV shows or listen to new music. And put a finger down if somebody has taken advantage of your trusting or helpful nature.
Neurodivergent love languages. Number 1, penguin pebbling. I made you a playlist of every song we listened to on the first day we met. I just found this cool rock. Please have it. It reminded me of you. Number 2, info dumping. Did you know that the Greeks read omens from the blemishes on innards of sacrificed animals? Number 3, parallel play. Dude, I love that we can just like sit here and collage in silence and just completely vibe in our own worlds. Number 4, support sharing. I'm so glad you can remind me of where I left my house keys. I forget them all the time. Can you please say my order for me when we get to the restaurant so I don't have to talk to anyone? Number 5, remembering the details. I remember you told me you're really sensitive to noise, so I brought these earplugs along just in case. I got you this Hello Kitty plushie, even though it's your 5th one, because I know it's your special interest. Number 6, enabling each other. Bro, what if we went to Target right now and bought matching jumpsuits and just ran around in the park and scared the entire neighborhood? Number 7, co-regulation. I feel like we both have a lot of energy right now. Let's just run around in circles and stim.
These are pictures from my childhood that should have let my parents know that I was a little neuro-spicy.
Starting off strong with this one, I am the kid on the right. Take notice of the hands, okay?
Even to this day, I still have little claw hands when I sleep and when I'm just not masking. It took them a really long time to potty train me. I was like not about it, and apparently that's a part of like developmental delays that are seen in autistic spectrum disorders. It takes longer to attain toilet training independence. So I feel like these are getting funnier and funnier. I would run off in public places all the time, so my parents were forced to leash me. I was a leash kid. And apparently that's a symptom of ADHD. And lastly, I had a hyper fixation on cheetahs like since I was born. Look how freaking excited I am to see like a stuffed one in a museum. Like,
I'm really hoping I can find my people here, but I have recently found out that there are some people in the world that can go into a cutlery drawer and pick either of these spoons. Doesn't matter to them. Now there's clearly a winner spoon here. Is it only me? We've got option number 1 and option number 2. Which one would you pick?
Add a little bit of spice.
If you're in a neurodivergent relationship, I have a tip for you that has really helped my partner and I. I started doing this a few months ago, but basically we just add a buffer time whenever we make any sort of request from each other. So instead of, hey babe, can you come help me clean the kitchen? It's, hey babe, in 20 minutes, can you help me clean the kitchen? And even if it is, a short window like that, it helps our brains to feel like it's more of a request and less of a demand. So it helps with our demand avoidance tendencies, and it also helps with the issue that a lot of neurodivergent people have where they struggle to transition from one activity to another.
I just don't get it. You took a shower, you changed your sheets, you put on your most comfortable clothes. How could you still be overstimulated? I can feel my teeth. What? I can feel my fucking teeth.